How much do you know about the ancient Jedi? The planet Tython is one of the keys to this time-long past, so stick with me after the intro and we're going to talk more about Tython. Well, hello there! My name's Jeremy and welcome back to Freeform Star Wars. Today it is finally time for episode 2 of Better Know a Planet. Now, by request, the second episode will be about Tython, and actually, so will the third episode. And that's because Legends and Canon have two different planet Tythons, so I can't really talk about it in the way I did Alderaan, where we just kind of had more information I could add to you via Legends. So today I'm going to cover planet Tython in current canon, and in a few weeks I'm going to have a video of Tython in Legends. And don't forget, if you've got a planet you want to see in the future, leave a comment and let me know. Now, we don't actually know a lot about Tython in current canon, but we certainly do know a little bit. Tython is a habitable and very mountainous planet. It has at least 2 moons. The main one is Ashla. Now, we have just heard about Ashla in the recent book, The Rising Storm by Cavan Scott, and we know that it's got a large ocean, an island known to the Jedi as the Isle of Seclusion, with beautiful golden sand. We also know that some of the creatures that live on that moon are known as wing maws. Now, wing maws in Legends we actually know to originate from Balmorra, but this information about them living on the moon of Tython actually seems to be the only reference to them currently in canon. Back over to Tython. Beyond being mountainous, we know a tiny bit more about its terrain. In the southern hemisphere, there's an ice cap, known as the Meridional Ice Cap, in which lies the Martyrium of Frozen Tears. Now, this is an ancient complex built by the Jedi, and in it there is also a confessional where Jedi once used to confess their sins to the Force. Interesting thing about that confessional is that it's made all out of kyberite. Kyberite is the basic ore that kyber crystals grow from. And in case you're not familiar or remembering kyber crystals, those are very important to the Jedi, as those are the crystals they use in their lightsabers, and there's a special connection to the Force. And that's not all, as many super weapons such as the Death Star made use of giant kyber crystals. And we also know of another sacred place elsewhere on Tython. This is where there is the Seeing Stone and the remains of an ancient, different old temple. Grogu was able to meditate on it and contact a powerful Jedi while they were in a different region of the galaxy, so pretty neat as well right there. Despite these ancient Jedi temples, and despite what may have existed in Legends, in current canon, Tython is not the birthplace of the Jedi with the location of their first temple. That honor instead belongs to Ahch-To, which was originally seen in the Star Wars sequel trilogy. Nevertheless, Tython was still one of the early worlds of the Jedi. We even know that during the High Republic, Tythonian pendants were held by some Jedi. One last thing for now. We know that Tython is located in the deep core of the Star Wars galaxy. In Legends, it was notoriously difficult to travel into the deep core due to how packed the stars were and how little hyperspace lanes were established. It's a little more unclear in current canon as to just how difficult travel is. It's certainly still no cakewalk, but we also see it fairly easily accessed by Din Djarin and the Mandalorian, and we know that some hyperspace routes were established by the Empire. It was also visited once by Darth Vader prior to the Battle of Hoth. And with that said, there we have it. That is our current canon knowledge about the planet Tython. As the most recent pieces of knowledge have come from new works in the High Republic, The Mandalorian, another comic series, Dr. Aphra, we've been getting a bunch lately. Given that, I'm sure we're going to continue to gain some canon knowledge about the planet over the next few years. Now, if you're curious about what Tython was in Legends, I'll have a video on that in another few weeks. And hey, with that, let me go ahead and ask, what about you? What do you think about the current planet Tython as we know it in canon? And what planets would you like to see me cover in the future? Let me know down below in the comments. And let me take a moment to thank all of my wonderful patrons. If you're interested in helping support the channel through Patreon, there's a link down below in the description. And to everyone watching, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, it'd really help if you give it a like, a share, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you back here next time for another new episode of Freeform Star Wars. Have a magical day, and may the Force be with you. Always.